everyone, what's up? My name is Menicucci and I'm a Brazilian living in Romania, and if you don't know me, I'm always here telling you guys about Romanian gastronomy, Romanian language, Romanian beautiful places like vineyards, monasteries and everything. Today I'm gonna tell the 7 things I love about Romania. I did before a video saying 5 things I didn't necessarily love about Romania, and today I came to show the other side of the coin. The best things I love here. Let's start, but please let me know here what is that you love the most here in Romania, especially if you are Romanian. I would love to know your side, your point of view. And if you're not Romanian, I also want to know, because I want to know if you agree or if you see other positive sides in Romania that I didn't see. Like, subscribe, comment, and be a happy person. Start! Number 1 thing I love about Romania is security. Security in the sense that me, living from Brazil, I always aimed for a place that I could go out in the night, that I could have my phone in my hand anywhere in the city and not be worried. And I feel like I found it in Romania. You are not afraid here. You don't feel that sense that people can steal from you or even hurt you. I never saw someone with a gun in Romania, not even with a knife, I guess. So it brings you that sensation of security. Even though I told you guys already, if you didn't see, I'm gonna leave the link here up. I have had my phone stolen once, but I got it back, and this was only possible because I was in Romania, because I ran after the boy that stole my phone. And if I would be in Brazil, I would not be able to do that, because I would be afraid that someone would shoot me. Because of this sense of security in Romania, I was able to recover my phone. And I feel that's very important for someone's life, the sense of having your life preserved. It's very controversial now, because I also feel frightened for being this part of the world at the moment because of the conflicts in Ukraine. And I don't want to be part of it. I don't want to be involved in any way with the war. I am super scared, and Romania is like on the border, right? We are close to Ukraine somehow, so it's scary. But at the same time, I feel like we are safe because we are part of a stronger force. We are part of European Union. We are also part of the NATO here in Romania, so safe. Point number 2. This is something that also as a Brazilian, it's very important for me. It's the nature. I feel like Romania brings to the world all the kinds of beauty that you can find in the green space. So beautiful how it looks on the winter, and also so beautiful how these trees change their color and look so charming in the fall, and how colorful the gardens in Romania turn during the spring, and the summer is also very warm, and the lakes. Romania has all the kind of environments that I could ever look for. Romania is very special in every single kind of city that you go. They have different trees, different animals, different flowers, different structures of environments, different birds. I have never seen before Romania such big squirrels, for example, wolves. That's so incredible. And Romania has one of the biggest reserves of whole Europe and the biggest population of bears and wolves. If you ever come here and if you like nature as much as I do, I need to tell you to go to Transfăgăreșan and Transalpina, that are amazing roads on the mountains that are, I don't know, just stunning, gorgeous. I think there is nothing like this in the world. As well as the amazing parks that every single city has, as well as Bucharest. Here you can find Iore, Herastro, Carroll Park, Chismigiu. And yeah, the beauty is endless. I don't think that the nature of Romania is even comparable to the nature of other countries. I don't think we can say like, I don't know, it's almost as beautiful as. No, you cannot find the beauty that you find in Romania in countries like Italy, France, Germany. Not because these countries are not as beautiful as Romania, they also have their own particular beauty. But what I saw in Romania, I never saw anywhere else. The beauty that you have here, the nature that you have here, you don't find in other countries because it's very particular, it's very different, and it's just amazing. The point number 3 of Romania is the mix of cultures. Every day that passes, I learn and I feel this more and more, is the beauty of the mix of cultures that we have here. In my opinion, and correct me if I'm wrong, the Romanian DNA is composed by Balkanic people, Turkish people, Dacians, Latins, Roman Empire, and Slavic Empire, and many other merchants that were around, as well as Jewish people that were here until the revolution. So Romania took a little bit of each culture and adapted it in the way that was better for them. So for me, it's really stunning to see like sarmale, that is so close to the Turkish gastronomy, that is eaten with mamaliga, that is exactly like the polenta, that is very much Italian gastronomy as well. And you guys bonded everything in such a harmonic way that is so beautiful to see. As well as the Romanian language, also the Romanian traditions and beliefs. The religion comes from the Orthodox, the food is a little bit from the Turkish with the ciorba, and the language is super Latin, and all the mix together do this very strong, resilient people that are able to adapt super well and succeed in different countries, in different worlds. So that's why I feel it's so beautiful and so enchanting and so unique in Romania, that you guys are people like nobody else, because nowhere else in the world had the exact same mix of potions to do the Romanian DNA, right? Point 4 of Romania faves today. It is the economic growth. I feel like Romania has been in exponential growth for a while. It is very good not only for the country in general, as well for the people that are here. We have a lot of opportunities being open that somehow I feel like in other places we don't have. Romania is such a big growing potence that has now a lot of corporations and IT companies that are bringing a lot of money and looking for a lot of workforce. Not only because the salaries in Romania are smaller than in other countries in Europe, but as well as Romanians have this capacity of adapting and speaking several languages. Here in Bucharest, they can find people that speak any language in the world, and they are still looking for more people that speak any language in the world. So I feel like Romania is now like the new world. It's a land of opportunities for people that really want to work and to grow and to work with the digital market, especially with IT. Romania now is growing super mega ultra much with IT in a city called Cluj that has huge concentration of IT workers with the biggest salaries in Romania, which is actually causing immobiliary crisis over there because the prices are going super ultra high and the inflation is not the best. Everything comes with their downsides. But what I want to say, if you like internet, if you like IT, or if you speak many languages, or if you just want to grow and learn in general, Romania wants to grow with you, believe me. Number 5. If I convinced you until now to come to Romania, you're gonna be convinced even more. Because now I want to talk to you about our beautiful stomachs. Here in Romania, the restaurants are affordable, they are usually pretty nice, and the portions are pretty generous. So if you are used to the maybe French standards where you have many portions but with little food, here in Romania things do not work like this. Every time, or usually when you go to the restaurant, you're gonna have a big plate of food. And comparing to the European standards, the prices are much more affordable, like much more affordable. Obviously, I want to mention that now we are in a crisis moment. Let's say we have wars all over the world and pretty much close to here. The prices are going up everywhere. Food is getting more and more expensive. I cannot assure you that when you were seeing the video, the prices are still affordable, but I strongly believe that they are still gonna be generous portions. Because here in Romania, I feel like we respect food. Not that the other places don't, but here, food is something, okay? Let's go. One thing that I love about Romania is that this is, as me, a multi-language place. Romania is a place where most of the people will tend to speak English. And if they don't speak English, they will probably speak Spanish, Italian, French, German, maybe even some exotic languages like Portuguese, who knows? Mandarin, I have friends speaking Mandarin. I don't know not even one Brazilian that speaks Mandarin personally. I have 2 friends in Romania that speak Mandarin, alright? 0 friends in Brazil that speaks Mandarin, alright? 2 Romania, 0 Brazil. Romania is a very multi-language country, and I love it because if you don't speak English, maybe you are gonna speak another language that the other Romanians speak too, and that's amazing. There are a lot of people that don't speak English too, and they kind of had English at school, because I think everyone here had English at school, but they try to help you. That's the most important thing, that even if through malabarisms or gestures, people are willing to help and to connect and to communicate with you. So don't you worry, you know, even if you are in a little sat, in a little village in Romania, they will be very helpful and also very curious. So probably that's why they're helpful, huh? Who knows? Number 7, the last one. This is my favorite thing from all in Romania. Number 10. Old people. And don't get me wrong, I know that most of you guys that are probably watching me don't really love the old people, especially in the public transports and everything. I feel like you're very frustrated with the old people, but I honestly, personally, feel like they are the sweetest pieces of pies of merdenea cu brânză dulce in Romania. No, for real, the old people are always smiling and trying to make you happy and calling you beautiful, and I don't know, it's not a vibe that I get from everyone, but from every single old lady, for sure. We, as young people, we are more bad vibes than the old ladies from Romania. And the old ladies here in Romania, they are so sweet, and they only want to feed the porumbei and feed their grandsons until they are little fat cheese balls. I'm gonna tell you a story that happened with me, and it was the sweetest thing that happened to me this year. Me and Vlad, we did a little cake for ourselves, and we also took a little piece for the lady that lives downstairs here in our block. And she's older, she's probably around 70s, I would say. We brought the banana cake to her, and she liked very much. I really hope she liked. She was really happy about it and really sweet. She explained me that it was a pomana for her, and giving her that banana cake, It meant that I was giving like a gift for a person that died in my family. So it's very spiritual and very emotional. So I felt it very cute. And in the next day she called me and she brought in the morning on the pot, because I gave her the cake in the little glass pot. She brought me back the pot with a tata de buff, very delicious, done by herself, and with a little flower of olives on the top. I really find it super special, and I think it is something from Romania, you know, this old lady is super sweet, so love it. And thank you for staying until here. Don't forget to tell me your opinion, what you love the most. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Vă pup, vă iubesc, pa pa!